Good morning, this is Aman Kapoor from Aman Aspires to Inspire, and I hope you're well. 4 years ago, somewhere around the 25th of July of 2015, I started my endeavor as a runner. So it's been a little over 4 years, and I'm very humbled, very grateful to the universe, very grateful to all the support system that I've had that has enabled me to run continuously. Today I want to share with you a few brain tattoos, a few quotes that were very important for me in the first leg of my running endeavor. So when I started running, I looked at resources that would encourage me, and these few lines really helped me. They're very meaningful, and I would like to share them with you. So let me jump straight into the first one. The first one is, run often, run long, but never outrun the joy of running. See, the joy of running should never be compromised, because it's going to be that joy, whatever that is, whatever that high that you get, it is that high, that gratification that you get after a run that should never be compromised, should never be sort of traded for anything else. So I kept this principle going. I kept consistency, and I would run as much and as long and as often and as hard or as easy, whatever I did in the name of running. I never compromised the joy of running, because the workout, the run that you do should give you that joy that would take you to the next level, and you would be wanting to repeat that workout, that experience again. Let me jump into the second one. The second quote or brain tattoo or something very encouraging was, running should be a lifelong activity. Approach it patiently and intelligently, and it will reward you for a long, long time. Running should be a lifelong activity. Approach it patiently and intelligently, and it will reward you for a long, long time. Totally, very, very, very strong, very inspiring. This particular quote, this particular brain tattoo really helped me to stick to my plan, be patient, not be in a rush. Life is a marathon, as they say, and that helped me in approaching a lot of other things that went with it. So when you say patiently would mean don't try to run fast when you can't. Don't try to run too long when you can't. Increase your activity gradually. I followed principles like the 10-3 rule. I was advised to approach running with a lot of strength training, with yoga, with stretches, to avoid injuries, to hydrate regularly, to wear the right shoes, to run on the right surfaces. All these things, all these aspects, all this advice was helpful in making running a lifelong activity. And I hope to keep educating myself, keeping myself better informed, talking to people, seeking advice, constantly be in a learning mode, so that I can make my running truly a lifelong activity. The third brain tattoo is very strong as well, and this is how it goes. The task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you. The task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you. Now, if you close your eyes for a moment and you see and you meditate on this particular line, you will see that this message is applicable or is valid to anything that you do in your life, not necessarily running. We may come across so many tasks that could be extremely hard for us, overwhelming, but always we need to have that confidence that the strength within us is definitely greater than the enormity of the task that is in front of us. And I keep that factor in mind. So if I'm going out there to conquer a certain distance in kilometers, it's the mind that has to really travel that distance. It is the mind that has to really conquer that distance. It has to finish that race. It has to finish that workout, no matter how hard it is. It's the mind. Once the mind says, yes, it can do it, it will do it, it's got all the resources to do it, automatically body will follow. Body will do what the mind has to say. Body will plan itself the way the mind wants it to move. So if you have to be hydrated, your mind will say that, you will hydrate accordingly, and then you will go out there. If you have to rest in a particular way so that you're able to do a better run tomorrow, a better workout tomorrow, your mind will establish that and your body will follow. So I feel that the task ahead of us is never, never, never greater than the strength that we have within us. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.